All right. So previously what we did, we put up these rings, right, into the column family, like the rings which we modeled, what do you say, manually inside the column family. But now what I plan to do is basically I want to keep this as a separate family, meaning that what we have done here is we have made one extrusion, right? And if I try to lower down the scale, I'll be able to see what's, yeah. So this is the extrusion. But then I would like to get this extrusion as well as the ring inside another family. Getting it? And load that family into this column family so that we can make the use of nested families in Revit. Let's explore how we do it. So basically what I'll be doing is I'll be removing this, okay? So in the first instance, we'll have to remove the array like this, okay? We'll remove the array. And now what we'll do is basically we'll create new family. Okay, we'll be creating a new family based on the generic template, generic model template. Yeah, and click on open. Now what we need is the ring, right? So for making the ring parametric, we'll be putting like two reference plane. Uh, might be, I think it is not required, but then let's put it up. Like maybe 350 or 300. 300 on one side and 300 on another side. Okay. And what I'll do is I'll put up a extrusion, okay, like this. I'll make a diameter dimension with this, but not like this. All right. Wait. Let us put this up here. Click this. Add a new parameter. We'll be using instance parameter in this case. Uh, yeah, instance parameter, because we want to associate this parameter with the main parameter in the parent family. That is why we have made it instance parameter. Note that type parameter won't work here. We'll have to make use of instance parameter if you want to link the parameter with that of the main family. So what we'll do is, am I clear, everyone? Okay. So the ring diameter, ring outer dia is 1, and I'll make one more ring, right? And I'll call it ring inner dia. So let's keep this to ring inner dia. Let's make a new parameter, ring inner dia, right? What I'll be doing is I'll be just putting in a parameter here. So ring, in a formula I'll type ring outer dia minus ring, sorry, 50. 50 will be the thickness of the ring. All right. So we can go the other way also if you need, but then we want to measure it by the outer dia, right? No, the inner dia. So let's do this thing. Instead of doing this, I'll remove this. I'll make this ring inner dia plus 50, right? So if this is 600, this will be 650. Getting it? If this is 650, it will be 700. Getting it? The height of this will be say 25 millimeters, and we'll put down this particular family. Now this is the ring which we have added, right? Now I'll put up the material parameter with this. I'll add a associate family parameter for the material. I'll call it ring material. Yeah, and it will be an instance parameter. Sorry, type parameter. And now what we'll do is we'll save it. I'll save it onto the desktop somewhere, like in its temporary folder will we have, and say ring. I'll save it, and I'll just load this family into another into the project, like another family which we have here, and I'll be placing this particular component here, right? And what I'll do is I'll click on the ring. I'll associate this one with the column based dia, right? So that this is equivalent to the column based dia. Yeah. And now just the same thing to follow here. We'll put up the array the way we did, right? So say this is the offset we are taking. Somewhat, let's take an offset first of all. Let's make it 0, right? Let us move it by around 100 mm up, and let's make an array which is you have to keep on group and associate, because unless you do it, you won't be able to set the array parametric. Okay, and I'll set it to last so that any value we put in there will be filled with the number of these type of items. So let's make it around this height, okay, for now, and let me say 4, right? So let me actually associate this with the, yeah, and uh, now when I change the ring offset, this should change, right? The number of rings is equal to let's say the column length, capital top length. Where is this parameter? Yeah, capital length, this one, height, capital height. All right. Basically, what we'll do is we need to take the length, right, of this, but then don't want to change it. I want to keep it as a reporting parameter. So this is what we need to make as a reporting, but let's try if we can. So this, click on this, create a new parameter. Let's call it as an instance parameter here, and it will be a reporting parameter. Let's call it column height, column base height, right? Yeah. Now I want to use column base height in the number of ranks. So might be if I can, if I want to make the capital height parametric, so upon column base height upon 4, but then it will pose an error. No, this won't work. Basically, this has to be put in manually. It means that, okay, we can use any kind of parameter as a reporting parameter for this. So what we'll do is we'll put this as an instance parameter. Only thing is when you change the diameter of the column, this will automatically update. Okay, this is called nesting of the families, of one family into another family. Getting it? Hello, am I audible? Yeah. So we'll make this parametric number of rings, right? Might be if I could have made this as a parameter, then it would have been great, right? But then fine. Let's click on this. That's actually, yeah, number of rings, right? Let's try with this column in the project. No, this is not the project. It's the project. Try to make use of this column in the project and load into project and close. And now let's load this in and let's place it somewhere. So change. Yeah, it's all changing, right? So this is called nesting of families, okay? Like making a family under a family. Yeah. So this has got a clear advantage, right? Basically, like in like when we were doing trying to do it the default way in the previous session, it was not happening. But when we actually loaded this as a separate family inside the project, it worked out, right? Yeah. You can try with this different stuff. Like if you are making a table, you can try different legs of the table inside a different family. So occasionally it should work like this only. Like it should be like the if you are making assembly, like a kind of what do you say, a kind of prefabricated wall, for example, and you want to make the panel of the wall a separate component and the stud framing of the wall is a separate component. So you might need to use this nested family, right, in that setup, wherein the assembly kind of thing is coming, right? Yeah. So you just actually when you are making a product, say for example you are making a door. So for the door, the frame will be a separate component, right? The panel will be a separate component. The door accessories will be a separate component. The door hinge will be a separate component, right? Even the door stopper and everything will be a product from different manufacturer. But then you assemble all the products inside single one single door, right? Like a frame into a different family, the panel into a different family, the hinges into a separate family, the knob into a separate family, stopper into a separate family, and then you assemble them all in one kind of family. So it should be like this only. Getting it? Hello? Yes. So try. Actually, I want you to try with the door family if you want. Would you like to give it a try with the door, like a frame in a separate kind of family? Yeah. Let me give you one example, then you can follow along, right? With making of the door. Yeah. Let me give you one small example. How do you work that kind of thing out? So then we'll be essentially done with the families. Okay. Uh, might be you can use different kind of geometries with the families, but then yeah, like let's do a door. Okay, and then wrap this up. All right. Yeah. So family, and let's choose the door template here. Okay. Basically, if we need to model a different kind of door, so for example, uh, let me take uh, a door design. Okay, and we choose a very simple but unique kind of door. Oh, the door is the same everywhere. Okay, this is good, right? This one, a very unique kind of door, right? Might be. This is also very good. You see? So let us try with this kind of door. English. I'll just model the frame, okay? But then you'll have to model everything. Getting it? Once I actually, yeah. So I'll tell you how to model the frame and the door, how it should be arranged, basically. So metric door, okay? I'll take the template. All right. Now this is the family, okay? This is the family with the template applied over it, and we'll reduce the scale so that we can see things clearly. Here we have already got the frame, right? If we set it to the shaded view, we have got the frame already, but I need the frame to be a different kind of frame, not this kind of frame. So I'll be picking up this, right? Like both the ways, okay? I'll delete it, okay? And let's basically model a door, right? A door frame. First of all, let's see the elevation exterior. Here we see the height, and then there should be a width, right? So two parameters are already there. So if we check on the door family, change the parameter here, it will be 2500, 1200. You see, it will change. Yeah. But now to the opening, we'll have to add the door frames and door panels and all of the stuff. Let's try on new family, right? Here I'll be choosing generic model for now. I'll go to the elevation view since the frame comes in the elevation, right? Now I'll put up the reference planes for the height, the reference plane for the width. Yeah, I'll just basically add the parameter here. I'll add a parameter here. This is for the height, this is for the width. Now let's apply equality constraint for the width, right? And let's create on this create parameter. Let's create an instance parameter. Let's call it frame width, right? Let's uh, let's frame height, right? The frame height instance parameter, frame height, and now simply what we'll be doing is we'll be creating a new family, okay? for the door, what do you say, for the door frame profile as well. Yeah. So in case, uh, let me draw some profiles first of all. So I'll go new, English metric profile. Yeah. And for the profile, I'll be making a 2D line family for you to understand how this will work, right? So actually, uh, yeah, let's try modeling with the lines. Okay. First of all, the reference plane should be there for the width of the frame, for the depth of the frame and the width of the frame. Frame profile width, frame profile depth. This frame profile width, right? Let me make this as a part type parameter. Frame profile depth. Oh, sorry. It should be the depth. It should be the width, right? Yeah. It's basically square. Now let's make it 50. Let's make this around 150. Yeah. Let's basically add the profile here with the line. Okay, let me do it like this. Let me make one with fillet here. Yeah. And log the fillet dimension so that it is always 15. Yeah. And here, uh, basically, I want to add a. Okay, well, let's do this. Yeah. First of all, let's add a rebate. All right. Rebate width, rebate depth. From here till here, it will be rebate. Yes, here till here, rebate depth. Rebate depth. This is rebate width, right? Rebate. Sorry. Rebate width is this, right? Getting it, everyone? Hello, I'm audible. Okay. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll create a line and we'll put up something here like this. Oh, sorry, I should have locked it, but then I forgot. This one lock, this one lock. Yeah. Again, align. Lock this with this. Lock this with this. Lock this with this. Lock this with this. Let's actually trim it. Trim, trim, trim. Yeah. Let's try to actually manipulate with this. Let's try to increase the width of the repeat. That should be 35. Depth. Okay, depth should be around yeah 42. 42. 35 actually. The depth. That should be 35, which should be around 2 inches. Let's say 42. Yeah, got it. Hello. Okay. And now what we'll do is uh, we'll put up this profile. Okay. Uh, like let us change this the depth. might be 200, right? And the frame width 80. Got it? Save it. Frame, door frame, door frame. Save it. I'll load it in the project and close. Which project? Oh, sorry. I think this is the family 3, right? Family 3. Yeah, this one. Oh, in the frame family, right? Family 3. And we have loaded it inside. Let's create a sweep. Okay. Oh, sorry. Not this one. Sketch path. This one, this one, this one. Trim. Trim. Oh, sorry. We should have locked it, right? This one, lock. This one, lock. This one, lock. Okay. Trim. Trim. And 3D. Sorry. 3D. And then let us actually add a profile here. Got it? Yeah? And let's click on OK. Alright. Now let's try changing the frame width and depth. 2100, 1500. Works, right? Now we can apply some kind of material, frame material. Call it frame material. And say OK. Okay. And this is the frame material. Save it. Okay. Say frame, door frame. Door frame 1. Yeah. I loaded this in the project. Family 2, that is the door family. Yeah. And I'll put this up here somewhere. So frame, yeah. I'll just drag it here somewhere, but then lock it. Lock this the middle. Lock this. I think. Sorry, the outside thing. Outside. Yeah, lock. And now we'll associate the parameter. So basically, first of all, let's see. Okay, no worries. Basically, we'll set. Wait. First, let's associate the parameter. Frame height will be the door height, right? Height. Frame width will be the width, right? Only this is coming down. This is the problem. Otherwise, everything is fine with this. So then, to solve it, let's edit the family. Might be, if you see this thing, like the path, this isn't locked, right? So we'll have to lock it. Lock it. Let's change now 2500. Yeah. Save it. Yes. Load inside the project. Yes. This one. Okay. Override existing version. Yeah. Got it? Hello. So now if you change the door width, right? If you change the door width, like if I load this, save this project, right? Door family. Let's load the door family inside the project. I'll be able to use this door anywhere. Let's use it here. Got it? Hello. So even if I change the parameter, like if I change the parameter, I'm just changing the height, 3 meters, uh, 1800, right? So everything will change, right? So this is what we need to do. Okay, now you can continue your work on the onto the what do you say? To complete door family with the frame, with the panel, with the accessories. Okay, over the weekend, right? So you can choose any kind of door you want to make, but then it should be parametric. If I just need the two parameters here, the width and the height of the door. That's it. If I change that, I should be able to get all the nested families parameters updated. Getting it? Yeah. So we'll try to end this here. Okay. And I'll wait for your family. But then on Monday, on the coming Tuesday, we'll be meeting and we'll be going ahead of this. Might be into like how do you basically apply the families into the project. Now you have learned how to make the family, but then how do you apply it, and even how do you use the type catalog and everything in the project, right? So that's what we'll learn in that particular session. But for now, you just model the door. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you can start with it. Any doubts for now? Rajan, Vineet? Yeah. मैं ले लूँ क्या? Wait. You have actually sent it to me, right? This one, parametric column. All right. Yeah. अच्छा ये वाला कॉलम का शेप ही हेक्सागोनल नहीं रहता है, उससे ज्यादा ज्यादा वो करो तो इसका है ना। हाँ ये यहाँ पर है। हाँ इससे कम करेगा तो कम हो जाएगा ना, ये कम करे डिफॉर्म हो जाएगा। सो you will have to basically डिफॉर्म कैसा होता है, मतलब कम करे 400 से कम करेगा तो कि कम करूं मैं अभी से कितना, दो 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 200 करूं क्या, कितना करूं? ये तो बेस्ट आया ये। हाँ नहीं, वो उससे ट्राई कर, वो उससे ट्राई करो, क्या बोलते हैं अपना, नेस्टेड फैमिली से, ये हो जाएगा तो। हाँ हाँ, हो जाएगा। अच्छा बनाया वैसे में तुमने, बहुत बहुत ही सही सही दिख रहा है एक्चुअली, सब चीज़ बहुत अच्छे से ट्राई किया है इसमें तुमने। बट देन ये क्या है अंदर, सब वन। नहीं नहीं, सही, अच्छा किया है। जस्ट ट्राई दिस दिस विद द अनदर फैमिली, तो ये हो जाएगा आपका। ठीक है। ऑल राइट, चलो प्रैक्टिस कर लो। ग्रेट वीकेंड टू यू ऑल। ओके। और अपन मिलेंगे ट्यूसडे को। ऑल राइट। या। अच्छा राजिन। हेलो राजिन। Yeah, we need to start with civil 3D. You will be available to, yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow, let's actually sit up at around what time you will be available. Just if we'll talk on message, okay, Rajan. Time is up on this, so we'll talk on message. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay, okay.